Commissioner Dennis Funa, Canadian Ambassador John Holmes, Deputy Commissioners Dorothy Kalimag and Ferdinand George Florendo, fellow workers in government, partners in the insurance, pre-need, and HMO industries, good morning. First of all, let me commend Dennis Funa for bringing up the need for using technology for advancing the insurance industry. This is certainly a big opportunity for us to increase the number of Filipinos who are part of who are insured. And I commend him, and I hope that everybody in the industry will help along those lines. I'd also like to thank the Canadian people through Ambassador Holmes for their assistance in the micro insurance industry. This is certainly a big field that has to be strengthened, and we always appreciate the assistance of the Canadian people. And I want to assure the ambassador that none of their taxpayers' money are going to be wasted. Thank you. Excuse me. May I request that those lights be shut off, please? Is there? Thank you. Now I can see you. I can see all the handsome and pretty ladies here. Thank you. Allow me again to congratulate the Insurance Commission on its 68th year. As a regulatory agency for the insurance, pre-need, and HMO industries, millions of Filipinos rely on you to ensure the reliability of the companies you regulate. Your job is basically to assure consumers of the insurance and pre-need products that their investments are safe and that the companies selling them, these products, are sound. Without that assurance, the industry, the insurance, pre-need, and HMOs industries cannot thrive. And our people will be deprived of the benefits they seek. Millions, therefore, depend on the good work of the Insurance Commission. We have gone through ugly episodes in the past. One particularly troublesome episode was when several pre-need companies failed in succession. We have yet to arrive at the final verdict on whether these failures were due to bad management of the providers or bad policy on the part of government. I suspect it's a combination of both. At any rate, thousands of consumers paying premiums with their hard-earned money lost their valuable savings. That injury should not happen again. I am sure that because of the reforms instituted by the Insurance Commission and the better regulatory capacity, the chances of failure have been dramatically diminished. We have to build on these reforms. We have to rebuild the faith of our people on companies that sell them insurance and pre-need products. That is always a challenge, and to be sure. But I have faith that the Insurance Commission will perform its regulatory role, abiding by the highest standards. Ensuring that companies selling insurance and pre-need products are sound is half the job you must perform. The other half is less evident. The Insurance Commission must see to it that the products sold to our consumers are fair. Insurance and pre-need industries inherently are risk-based industry. They also involved arcane actuarial computations not readily clear to the consumers patronizing these businesses. By merely tweaking these actuarial computations, huge profits can be made at the expense of the consumer. The work of the Insurance Commission is to assure not only the soundness of the company selling risk-based products, but also to the fairness of the premiums collected. When premiums are overcharged, the costs of the products could be pushed beyond the reach of most consumers who need the protection these products otherwise bring. I urge you to look more closely at insurance premiums charged for vehicles as well as homes supported by the Pag-ibig Fund. Insurance coverage in these areas often involve unreasonable premiums. The best way to ensure fair premium charges is to make the market as competitive and contestable as possible. I understand the insurance industry has begun to bloom. As of September 2016, assets have grown to 1.32 trillion. That translates into a 21.27% increase over the same period last year. The insurance industry also contributed 19.38 billion in 2015 through premium taxes. That is a remarkable achievement. The Insurance Commission should take part of the credit for this booming sector of the economy. We can only expect more dramatic growth in the insurance business as our economy is poised for a long period of high growth. Both the Insurance Commission and our industry partners should gear up for this. The strategy for growth is laid out in Ambisyon Natin 2040, which President Duterte adopted through Executive Order Number 5. In this strategy, we envision the Philippines a prosperous, predominantly middle-class society where no one is poor. By that year, a full generation from now, we seek to triple real per capita incomes and to eradicate hunger and poverty. This might seem ambitious, but I assure you the goal is a reachable one. It requires the closing of the infra gap that hold down our economic performance. It requires constantly strengthening our institutions of government and building a high-trust society. Over the medium term, our economy should sustain a pace of growth of 7% or better. The key to ensuring that this passage of the key to ensuring this is the passage of the tax reform package that will fund investments both in infra as well as human capital. The growth is made possible by strong economic fundamentals consolidated over the past years. The passage of the tax reform package is a sine qua non for our growth. And I appeal to all of you to support this package, to get our reforms going and to get it enacted by Congress and get this enacted into law, because without it, we cannot sustain a growth that is required by our Filipino people. Thank you very much.